This century-old coin just tripled in value in a single year. Tech stocks have soared in the past year, but this investment quietly topped them. It's one of America's most eye-catching classic coins, beloved by collectors, accessible to newcomers, and a proven value for silver stackers. Today we're looking at the history, the symbolism, and the real value behind America's iconic peace dollar. Welcome to Money Trade, your guide to growing real wealth with gold and silver coins. Let's get to it. I just got back from a coin show, grabbed a few nice halves, and a stack of silver dollars. I actually got them for under melt value. Some dealers are trying to move some inventory before the price can possibly drop below what they paid. I like to grab small amounts of their best pieces each time I'm at a show. I'm confident in the metal's long-term value, and honestly, a lot of constitutional silver's been melted down lately during this recent silver rush. That means these coins are disappearing from the market all the time, and handling some of these peace dollars again reminds me how meaningful they are. This coin has always been one of my all-time favorite US coin designs. So today, let's dig into where it came from and what it stands for. The peace dollar isn't just a coin. It's a snapshot of America after war, a symbol of hope, art, and history struck in silver. Minted between 1921 and 1935, it marked the end of an era, replacing the iconic Morgan dollar and becoming the last U.S. silver dollar struck for circulation. These coins were born from the Pittman Act, which required the U.S. to replace 270 million silver dollars melted for wartime silver deals. The design came from a U.S. Mint competition after World War I. The winner? Italian-American Anthony DeFrancischi, a self-taught artist who 1 year earlier had designed the state of Maine's centennial half-dollar for the U.S. Mint. In the contest, he beat out heavyweights like Victor David Brenner, designer of the Lincoln Cent. DeFrancischi used his wife Teresa as the model for Liberty, drawing on her childhood memory of being an Italian immigrant arriving in America and seeing the Statue of Liberty for the first time. She even auditioned for a school play as a child in a Statue of Liberty costume she made herself from aluminum foil, never knowing that one day she'd become Liberty on the face of the peace dollar. So take a look at the front, the obverse of the coin. You've got this radiant Lady Liberty, young, windswept, and crowned in light. She isn't that stiff, stern, expressionless Liberty from some of the older designs. It's like she's stepping into a new era, full of hope after the chaos of war. Flip it over and you've got this calm eagle just perched on a mountaintop, clutching an olive branch. DeFrancischi originally included a broken sword, echoing a long tradition of art that uses shattered weapons to symbolize the end of conflict. But public backlash mistook it for surrender, so the Mint removed it, leaving only the calm eagle and the word peace to carry the message. And the word trust with a V instead of a U isn't a typo or a Mint error. DeFrancischi used the Roman V style on purpose to give the coin a classical, timeless feel. Just another little touch that ties this whole design together. The dies were made from this design, and the first peace dollars were struck in 1921 in high relief, creating a dramatic depth. But they were hard to mint due to not taking the full impression sometimes. Also, the coins produced were found not to stack well because the design didn't sit flat enough on top of itself. During 1922, the Mint switched to redesigned, lower relief dies for smoother production, though some fine detail was lost. Each peace dollar contains 0.7734 troy ounces of silver alloy, 90% silver, 10% copper. These days, they're surprisingly affordable for their popularity and age. I remember my grandfather passing me down one of these peace dollars and I thought I really had this amazingly old coin that must be worth some great money. But common dates like 1922 or 23 can be found near melt value. That's the value of silver alone, ignoring any artistry or history or what is made out of it. You can find dates graded from VF, which is very fine, to AU, which is almost uncirculated, near spot silver price, which is what silver is going for on any given day. And only $20 to $40 more could get you a BU, brilliant uncirculated grade coin of a common date. Even well-worn examples hold a great deal of charm, and higher grade coins shine with stunning luster and detail. Key dates and mint marks like the 1934S or high-grade 1921S carry higher premiums. These coins from the series are still very accessible though. Let's take a look at a few of these recent remakes of the piece dollar. In 2021, the US Mint revived the piece dollar for its 100th anniversary, striking a .999 fine silver version in tribute. That, along with several versions of the Morgan dollar, was a hit. Elegant, sharp, and modern. Since then, the Mint has rolled the design into an annual program, issuing piece dollars in uncirculated, proof, and reverse proof formats. For some collectors, this level of repetition has dulled both the excitement and the demand. These modern issues also lack the cartwheel luster of vintage strikes. The matte style, uncirculated finish feels more contemporary, but less like this true classic circulation coin. Still, these new ones are beautiful pieces, and for silver stackers and fans of classic American design, they're well worth adding to the collection. For some good news this year, the Mint in 2026 is releasing both the piece dollar and the Morgan dollar in an enhanced uncirculated finish. This will add visual depth, contrast, and some much needed excitement back into the series. Check out my recent video, The Year of the Enhanced Finish, for a closer look at what this finish brings to the table. I break down these upcoming releases and highlight a couple of other coins getting this serious glow up this year. Whether you're chasing a high-grade rarity or picking up a worn silver dollar that passed through hands a century ago, the piece dollar is a direct connection to America's past and a solid way to hold silver. Silver refiners halted purchases of 90% silver during the end of last year because they had so much of it they couldn't refine it quickly enough and didn't want a chance losing money on inventory. Many of them have now resumed purchases of all silver, and high demand because of short supply is sure to continue into the foreseeable future. While constitutional silver demand is lower than pure silver lately, you can often get bargain pricing like I just did. Grab any you can when you can get it under spot. Piece dollars are iconic, easy to recognize, and great for rounding out a silver stack, which I would recommend consisting of some 90% and some .999 pure silver. If you want key dates, high-grade pieces, or modern reissues, these come with premium costs. But with premiums a bit crushed right now due to metals going up so much, you might catch some great deals. Just remember, collector value grows slowly. These coins have been around a century. They're not going to just skyrocket in numismatic value alone. Any value due to rarity will normally be maintained or increase over time. Their real value is in the metal, hence the skyrocketing in value this past year. So collect them because you love the design, enjoy the hunt, and want to hold some metal. If you find a good price at a show or your local shop, pick up a few pieces of America's past and add DeFrancisci's beautiful work to your stack. Enjoy collecting, and I'll see you next time.